Welcome everyone to this most comprehensive and detailed engineering analysis of one of the largest MMORPG games ever designed to challenge visual processing limits on mobile platforms, which is Black Desert Mobile. We are not talking here about just a regular exploration game, but we are facing a visual simulation platform that primarily and intensively focused on independent rendering logic and how digital systems respond to character and environment details inside an open and dynamic world. The game takes us to a world full of details where every dust particle and every hair strand has been built as an independent software unit interacting with other units in a complex environment requiring the player to have a deep and comprehensive understanding of how light matrices and computational load distribution between processors work. In this giant video, we will dismantle all software systems that manage the simulation engine and explain in tedious detail how graphic resource management technologies were merged with instantaneous physics calculation mechanics to provide an intense technical experience that challenges and tests all central and graphic processing capabilities in modern flagship phones. Graphics engineering and character customization, visual physics logic. From a purely technical and deep standpoint, Black Desert Mobile relies on a custom and highly evolved proprietary engine specifically optimized to provide high-definition, soft body simulation, giving a sense of realism to hair and clothing movement. In real time, the game uses a complex system of PBR shaders, where light interacts with skin and metal textures to provide amazing visual depth and a soft glow without excessive GPU resource consumption. The character customization system has been optimized to be an engineering system, allowing for thousands of computational possibilities to change facial features with extreme precision, increasing the visual and technical distinction during exploration. For us as engineers, we strictly notice that the game uses high-efficiency texture management techniques, allowing for complex 3D models and fine details in the UI that react instantaneously to touch inputs, reflecting the quality of superior software optimization and the ability to manage resources with unparalleled efficiency. Combat physics and impact logic engineering. This section represents the pride of technical creativity in the game. The combat system in Black Desert Mobile relies on a kinetic data matrix simulating torque and recoil force programmatically. Every skill possesses dense particle effects requiring immediate software calculations to determine damage area. The game uses complex algorithms to calculate camera shake while calculating instantaneous gravity coefficients during deadly combos, ensuring complete smoothness and realism in high intensity combat. This extreme depth in design adds a thick layer of mechanical logic to the gameplay process, where the processor must calculate propulsion and recoil forces to ensure the highest possible visual and kinetic efficiency against enemies who also possess independent software response systems, interacting with player movements and consecutive technical impact effects. World streaming architecture and asset management. This section represents the core and heart of engineering and technical creativity in this game. The world management system in Black Desert Mobile relies entirely on an asset streaming architecture, where every area you move to in the massive map is processed and loaded in the background to ensure no interruption occurs, radically changing the digital data flow and ensuring a true open-world experience from a purely software perspective. The game relies on data compression algorithms, where distant models, or LOD, are processed immediately to reflect on screens with extreme smoothness. You can see major cities from vast distances, making the exploration process very similar to managing complex engineering projects requiring precise logistical planning to ensure performance stability under the pressure of changing environmental interactions. Life skills engineering and economic behavioral algorithms. All side activities in Black Desert Mobile possess a unique technical footprint based on dynamic resource management systems to ensure diversity and sustainability. The most prominent technical feature of interest to professionals is the trade and fishing system, which changes economy characteristics programmatically based on global supply and demand programmatically. These advanced capabilities rely on data matrices affected by professional development level and the type of tools used. The digital Interaction between production systems and profit coefficients creates an incredible tactical depth, requiring the player to understand and absorb the mechanics of numbers and percentages behind every manufacturing process to optimize overall performance in building an economic empire possessing all the necessary capabilities to simulate prosperity in the surrounding environment. Network infrastructure and siege warfare logic. As a tool for increasing the level of technical immersion, the game relies on a network infrastructure, ensuring data synchronization between hundreds of players in major battlefields. The siege war system is designed to be a real-time system, allowing the player to coordinate attacks with other guild members with high precision and a balanced response time. This high level of network and graphic programming ensures an integrated sensory and engineering experience, especially in crowded moments where planning and technical analysis skills for opponents appear using communication systems that work with a software system entirely dependent on priority laws and connection coefficients with control points inside the game, making every encounter and every trip in the world of Black Desert a new engineering and software challenge testing player intelligence and innovative solution ability. Conclusion and final engineering and technical rating. In conclusion, and based on the above, Black Desert Mobile is considered a living and real testament to the massive and amazing evolution in the mobile game industry. Based on superior visual and physical simulation, it is a stunning and genius blend of graphics, engineering, deep combat mechanics, and superior software optimization that respects all hardware details. The game offers a rich and complex environment that challenges players to use their engineering minds and available technical tools to dominate, thrive, and succeed in the heart of a world that knows no limits. Thank you all for following this giant and very detailed explanation designed specifically for fans of fine technical and engineering details. Let me know in the comments which technical or mechanical feature impressed you the most in this amazing design. And do not forget to subscribe and activate notifications to keep up with the latest engineering reviews and analyses in the gaming world. See you in the next challenge, and always stay at the forefront of technology and innovation.
Are you awake? Was it a nightmare? You even cried out. How are you feeling? We must be on our way. We made it this far, thanks to you. You're the first person to cross this black desert with me. Let's press onward. We're almost there. We stand on the sands of the Black Desert, called such for the long-buried black stones, whose supreme power has captured the attention of many nations. Endless war has painted the dunes with blood, so some know it as the Red Desert instead. Ah, destination. Let's hurry. Blood. The Traveler of Ages shall awaken the slumbering heart with their blood. Let us perform the ritual, the knife. Wait, what is happening?
Heir of Ages, your journey ends here. Elezra, you even brought a mercenary. Are you so desperate to sin?
I will not let their tired traditions tie me down. Don't worry about my safety. Unleash your power upon them.
Mistress Guardian.
Foolish mortals. You're not hurt, are you? I admire your resilience. Now, bring their hearts and... Impossible! It's moving on its own. It's awake. The colossal weapon of the ancient kingdom of Kabua, the Ator. That giant is the key to the ancient ruins. We must go after it, before it finds the heart. The ancient ruins of Histria lie somewhere deep below this desert. There, we'll find the power we seek. A power so pure and potent, enough to put the Black Stones to shame. With such power, we can achieve what we both desire. It's been a while. Ator, take me to Histria. Why is it not responding? Could this be another of that fossil Cartian's tricks? What's the matter? Could it be? This voice, do you hear it? Then, come closer. Finally, we've arrived at Histria. We'll have to part ways soon. Too soon, sadly. Once I hold the hidden artifact, your mission will see its end. Seems they won't make it easy. Protect me. I'm glad to have you by my side. Let's press on, through that door, to our final destination. The ancient weapons will likely rise to its defense. But I know you'll prevail. You always do. This is my final request. I pray that you return to me unscathed. For my sake as well. Are you injured? No? Good. I was worried. Worried that my precious key might get damaged. I was confused when I saw the cradle awaken on its own. But when you too heard that voice, it all made sense. When Cartian spoke of the key, she wasn't referring to her cane. The key was you. Oh, black spirits. Come to me and begin your journey anew. With this power, darkness will consume Nadir. Although, I do wonder why you held such power. Alas, that story will never be told. Thank you for all you've done. Farewell.
Another one, huh? What in the world is happening to our town?
To learn alchemy, one must first understand the natural order. Regarding the existence of matter...
What's happening? The staff is shaking.
It only does this in the presence of dark energy. Welcome, adventurer. You seem to bear a dark... Some see these wrinkles as a sign of wisdom. I would like you to assist my other daughter.
Hiya, Papa. You've brought someone along? Friends of my father get better deals. They're basically just watered-down versions of Florence's potions anyway. I'm kidding. Please, buy my wares.
Eileen, save your sales pitch.
What? Another one? But I just finished the last...
Well, if you don't want this opportunity to meet a black spirit
What? No way. Look at those dreamy eyes.
Eileen, manners.
Oops. Did I say that out loud? I'll just go stick...
Come now, child. No need for dramatics.
Me? Specifically? Sure you didn't just confuse me for Clarence? Tell me, does ceaseless whispering fill your head? Do you have an unquenchable...
Eileen!
Got it, Papa. I'll... can do it.
I've received a summons from the Grand Chamberlain Jordine. There are urgent matters at Elahunt. I'll be expecting fair tidings upon my return.
Let's be off. We're going to overcome the Black Spirit together.
In Kron Castle, ruined by sins of past, lay tiny souls hidden, tears amassed. I reach out to comfort those unnamed, but some strange force keeps me restrained. Then, black as smoke soon overtakes me. I flee and flee. Can no one save me? The crimson gaze, I can't escape thee! My piercing screams what finally wakes me.
Poor Emma. She's the only person who's opened nightmares of the Kingdom of Kron often haunt Emma. People do not talk about... See, she's a descendant of that house. And that family... They treat the curse like it's nothing, like it's a normal part of any child's formative years. Nonsense.
There's someone in my dreams who pushes me in.
This is the Western Guard Camp, overseeing Eastern Balanos. I heard—
Halt there, stranger! Who are you? And how'd you— What? You defeated Red Nose? No. Captain Cliff is willing to meet you. Head over—
I am if only someone of your caliber had appeared before us sooner. Velia! What a coincidence. There's also the matter of keeping Princess Jarette safe. It looks like the imps have gathered near our camp to take revenge for— You'll be doing me and my men a great service if you agree to man. This will determine the fate of our camp. The cannons are ready! I've come to aid you! Victory would have been impossible without you. You have my deepest gratitude.
What? Oh, it's you. I heard you helped defend the camp. So you wish—
Wait! Stand back! Right now!
My goodness, what are you doing all of a sudden?
Are you awake? These are the memories of the forgotten world. Sorry, but you should have known better.
Your face suddenly turned pale. Are you okay? You remembered something, didn't you? But why would you do such a thing in front of an ancient relic you've never seen before?
You wouldn't have some red-eyed being whispering incessantly in your head now, would you?
Ah, it must be a black spirit. Those entities that bring ruin to all who succumb to their...
The relic has begun to move. At this rate,
The relic probably awakened after reacting to your black spirit. Elezra, the White Witch? To think that
Why don't we speak more on the matter after returning to the Western Guard camp? Lady Durette's awaiting our report on the relic excavation results.
I suppose we'll find her in her tent, where she always is.
Do you know it allows Sir Jordine absolute? I too demonstrated the capacity for good faith when I sent you off. My wagon, of the finest Calphionian craftsmanship, in pieces. The black stones that were the sole reason for me funding this
Apologies, Your Highness. As speculated, what we found was merely the empty remains of the stones, after the black spirits sealed within had consumed.
You don't look like an addled half-wit. Cut the spiritual nonsense and speak with some sense. You think these results will welcome me into Sir Jordine's strong embrace? Must I be ever haunted by the shadow of... Get out! All of you! Never show your faces here again!
Though it strikes me as odd, I heard all the black stones excavated in Serendia are being shipped out. Why is this Jordine fellow making his own...
Since there aren't any black stones left in the stone chamber, I guess it's time that we sent one possessed by a black spirit may briefly gain great power and wisdom. I pray you remain on the right path, for anything so easily gained can also be easily lost.
Later, shouts the wish. Hurry!